thanks, man.
Yeah. We'll see if it's fair.
Okay, so just let you know we started recording now. Okay. Feel free to. So we have already two success factories connected, one from Oulu and the other from Madrid. Yeah. Okay, so now you will say who's going to start. So I started recording already.
Okay, good. So first time in the history we have a piece of a hardware demonstration as well. Even if this is a software factory, we will have a piece of a hardware. Actually made of wood, not yet in metal or plastic, but anyhow, piece of a hardware. Right. And there is the Raspberry team, but shall we start some topic? Anybody ready? Anybody willing to start? Anybody?
Sure, I mean, I don't have a whole lot, but why not?
Sure.
You can't demo from here. No, okay.
I can't plug in the laptop?
Yeah, you can.
But then they can't see it?
On the other side.
Yeah, okay. Oh, man. Well, I don't think my my verbal demonstration will be as good as the visual one.
Yeah.
But I could try. It's tough. How to proceed?
Maybe you can show the screen, probably.
I don't think that'll. Oh wow. No, I don't.
I think.
No, there's no way that would work.
You can share the screen. This kind of screen. It will be better.
But
Share the Skype screen with them.
But we have to add Mohammed also to Skype in order to share the screen. Yes, because it's connected through link.
You can log in from this computer on Skype and then share the screen.
Problem solving. Oh man. Okay. Well, you know what? I actually I retract my recommendation. I don't want to go first. I'm okay.
Okay. So think about it.
So let's figure out how to do this.
Okay. So how about other part of the memory teams? Do we have anything else?
Can you show on the desktop? Oh, yeah.
How you can share, like how you can show them the screen.
Yeah, so the same issue
Yeah,
there.
I'm not able to show the screen.
So if you don't have the physical tools, then this is our project. Here it is. This is it. Can you see it?
Okay, I'm sorry. We want to.
So, shall we go with laptop because they copied their file here?
Yeah. Okay. Let's start with the class.
More prepared than me.
And now you have 5 minutes to think how you're going to do the demonstration.
Open your 5 minutes. And then share the screen.
Okay.
So this is class.
Okay, now go back to link. But it's not in the window full screen. So you want to show full screen? Yes, that one. Yes.
Remote desktop. I mean, I'm not really sure. The one thing that I was thinking about doing this quickly was if I can't show this, then at least I try to model this after obviously this that you created. So this file would be very easy to transfer, and then I can literally just say like.
There's no need actually now. Skype.
And certain things you say like this is what we're doing. We can't show you, but exactly. You could get it.
So we can start. So this is Sarah and Naomi, and we are the joint team for the team of Glasshoff for the Glasshoff project. So we're just going to show the graphic approach
static prototypes, but field proposals. So GlassHub is a management tool to support transparency in the software factory. This is how we can talk about this project. Currently participating is Philip, Stefan, that is not here right now, Sarah, Festus, Keisha, and me. So the main mission of the GlassHub is to harvest data sources and show them in a nice global picture that is scalable in a transparent way. We have here three sources: the data sources, the work results, and the knowledge. All of them, put them together, and in order to have a global picture, like a wide view of what's going on in the project in Software Factory, between confidential information, public information, together with workstations and evaluators. So, well, this is like a brainstorming in order to find out what is this GlassHub and to think about the graphic proposal. So you will see here a bunch of words related with the word transparency. And then the ones that were more inspirational for us were these selected with the circle: information flow, clear, translucent, lucent, light, availability, evident, visible, and teamwork. So based on this, we got inspired to make some proposals of icons and images that could help us. Then we did also some brainstorming for the name, and then finally GlassHub came out because before there was no name. Here are all the proposals for the logo, 6 different proposals, and the palette of colors. Then you can see the next slide. This was the selected logo, GlassHub, a collaboration tool. And here we are showing the different ways the logo could be used in the big complete format with the name aside, and then the small icon for the web app. So then we were working on some brainstorming of the layout, because we have a lot of information that we need to put in the layout. Okay, this was the last week layout. You can see it's divided in 3 main areas. We have the calendar, a filtering box, because we can filter by project or by location. By project, I mean all the projects that are going on in the Software Factory, and by location, I'm talking about Bolzano, Helsinki, Madrid, all the other Software Factories. In the middle, we have these boards. Each board is related with a type of content. The one we are showing here are the tweets, because it's the main communication tool that is used here in the Software Factory. On the top, you can see we were proposing a filter by hashtag, because here you can filter by project, and all the information in the middle is going to filter based on the project you choose. But what if you want to choose by hashtag too? Then you can see we have also the Trello board, the GitHub, the Git board, statistics, and pictures. And then on the last area, you can see all the list of members, where you can see when they are online, when they are offline. And on the top, you have the account, your profile, because you need to log in order to use the tool.
Okay, then we worked on the layout again. We kept the main structure of 3 columns for the layout. We just made it more minimal and simple and with less color, because already all the Twitter, Trello icons are quite colorful, all the names and pictures. And we changed the names here because probably Trello, Twitter in the future are going to change name or be other programs. So we just said we keep comms, tasks, and results, all related to the project one person is doing. Then we change the calendar, which can be swapped to the week calendar and day calendar. This is about the month. And The next board will show actually the Twitter, where you see all the comments per day, and each day will show you all the comments and the hashtags and everything, and at the end we add a board where you can add your comments and locations or pictures and whatever.
Yeah, I mean, here the idea is not to go out from the software, the web application, in order to tweet. So we are proposing to have a box to add also tweets inside the tool. So there should be a connection between Twitter and this.
Next, we'll show the tasks of the project that you can filter by status and person, and it's basically the all the information that are going in Trello, because you have the box of to do and ready, doing and done about the task. Here there is the calendar. It's really small, about a week calendar. Can't really see very well. Okay, and this is GitHub that gives all the results.
Commits of all the codes and files that you are uploading. Here you can see by project which content has been updated in the Git.
And this is the value which explain what is the project about, a little description, and all the members of the project, and a timeline of the work that the project is doing. So just to have a clear information and about how it's going. And also a board for achievements of the week. That was the wish list. That was
maybe here pictures can be uploaded, messages could be added regarding the achievements of the week.
And the next slide will show the dynamic screen. A rendering of how the screens can be in the factory. So there's gonna be 3 screens with actually a workstation, and in the main door at the factory, like a 2x3 screens. Yeah, 6 screens.
So the idea here is to do a drag and drop. So if you're in your main screen, you have all the tabs. The idea is that the developer can choose which screens could be shared to maintain some information confidential and other information to be public.
Yeah, the main screen. Once you put the
drag and drop,
drag the tab in another screen, you see the visualization much bigger in the big screen of the single tab. So comes task value. Yeah. And this is another proposal, just more graphical, more visualization, which show you how the project is going. And like, let's say this is the beginning of the project when the tasks are just started, and maybe there are a few tasks, and that is the visualization of nearly end of the project. So you see the each task is more developed, and it becomes bigger and bigger. So you see how the project is working, and they are divided by, like, the colors show you each project. So these are all proposals, obviously. So if you have questions or comments, we can speak about also with the group as well, because we were wondering if the group is like if the graphic is okay for the rest of the group, and if it's developing as the group wants.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Good work. Thank you.
I cannot
Memory, please.
The domain of our.
So do you get a better sense of what FlatHub is about by looking at this?
Yeah, it was cute.
Connection problems.
I don't know. No, CSS factory, right? Moses, is that factory certain? I don't remember exactly our website.
You want me to check?
Michael. Ah, shit. No, I tried to help.
So the engine inside the ClassHub is sleeping someplace now and should be woken up. Got it.
Here's working also not. It's crazy.
I had to.
Yeah.
I give away my password.
We have some crazy problems with our pictures because on some computers it's working and some not.
What do I have to do? Accept it.
Yes. Without reading. Yes.
How about this? You know, here. Nothing happened to you.
I think Windows Explorer does like our program.
Do you want to use Chrome or?
I don't know what's the problem. Yes, the problem is just Google don't like you. Okay, what the fuck is going on? Maybe the Google service is working not at the moment because
Let's try with Chrome. Let's try with Chrome, not IE.
He's just saying try with Chrome.
Yeah, but I don't think it does. It matters really because the problem seems to be Google. This Google doesn't send something back, so I can't open our page.
Okay.
I mean, why don't you try with Chrome?
Yeah. It shouldn't matter because.
No, let's try.
Well, on this computer it's working, so it's like open the beta.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, on my laptop it's working also, but I don't know why it doesn't work here.
No, we can't.
Maybe use your own. No.
Yeah. I don't know. There's a webcam. Is it during your web?
Yeah, for sure.
I know.
Great. So yeah,
created a new header. We have included one of the newer logos. It's not the final one because we have some crazy problems with our logos, and so I decided it's better to have a logo instead of no one, like at the starting page. And yeah, now here's just a proposal how the news can look like. Here you see a message when someone has logged in, when someone has logged out, so you can have you know exactly if there's someone available for work or not.
Yeah, Justin tried people from Madrid. Yeah. So the second line,
yeah, it's really good because now I know who access to our project. And yes, added here some like this profile things. Yeah. Yeah, you can open it, but you can't set it. And yeah, I have completed the Git handler for getting all the Git changes, but I haven't implemented it in that way that our system does not check at the moment if there are any new commits, but the code is working. I tried it with some example projects. Yeah, and you are able now to log out. But now the picture is displayed as crazy.
Okay, that's always the demo's intro. So the laptop is very much in a similar situation as memory, is that things are developing from the different directions, and some point in time they should, all the different evolutions should be fit or start working together. So.
But are you talking to each other how much you can take on board the design decisions to grant?
Yeah, at first they should finalize their proposal and then we try to get it. Because otherwise we can change every week our design and we waste much time for it. So we are doing that at least. At first we want to have our functionality and afterwards we can adapt the design. So they can think over the design some weeks more.
I think we should be dividing, tasks for implementation. Maybe then they should someone choose the calendar, someone else choose the board of the suite, someone else choose the other board.
Yeah.
Yeah. And work also with the other teams in Madrid and Calgary.
Yeah.
Probably.
I asked them by email, but they didn't answer. So I think maybe Cagliari doesn't exist anymore, so.
Yeah, and the official start date in Madrid will be next week, Monday. So then we will have a free site.
Yeah, well, I think it's presenting. At the moment, we have one site.
It's always difficult to start, and I know this is not the first time when we start this with the distributed, so it will take a little bit of while.
Yeah, but they should answer to our email.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we can't communicate with them.
Well, there's always all kinds of reasons which we don't know until afterwards.
Yeah, maybe they will work with Stefan after Italian, but I'm not able to ask Italian.
Okay, good. So that was ClassHub. And now when this, what is the name of the project now? Raspberry. The head of the Raspberry is also in place. I would take it that is the next showcase. And as I said in the beginning, it's the first time ever I know that the hardware is also presented in our factory demonstration. But we have a piece of the hardware as well.
Madrid and Oulu, they are online.
Who from Oulu?
Mohammed Ahmad.
Like Oulu guy. Okay, that's Finnish name.
And Agustin from Madrid is online.
Hi Agustin.
Hi Pekka.
Hi Oulu man.
Hello Pekka.
Yeah, you don't know, but I have a house still in Oulu.
Yeah, I know. Kari told me about you.
Okay, be aware.
Yes.
All right. So good. Should I say a few words? And then we have presentation. Sure. We have been practicing this a lot. But on the 6th of January, we will... June. 6th of June 2013 in the afternoon, we will present the Faculty of Computer Science in Free University of Bolzano to the world, the biggest cloud Raspberry Pi cluster ever built. We will put together 300 computers working together. We will ship it to Africa. It will be powered by solar panels. It will have an inbuilt satellite connection. And it has huge batteries, so it will last for a while when the sun is not shining. And so this is basically, we build a server farm, and we have a little bit of problem because the world's smallest computers, those Raspberry Pis that we use, you cannot put them in a barrel. I have 300 things in the barrel, so it's hard to notice if something breaks, which one is broken. That's why we have super designers from this great university who have now produced the first ever prototype called the Super Cylinder model, version 1.0. I'm not really 0.1, and now I'm very proud to present the super designers with the Super Cylinder. Please.
Okay, two big presentations to a little stuff like that.
So show the camera also, because guys on camera.
We are also connected to the world. So this is okay. Should say like.
I don't think we can see. Yeah, I have to. Yeah.
Still not. Okay. So this is a study model. So it means it's not the final one. It not looks like the final one. Maybe the material will be different, or if it's a palette, yeah, basically we develop a 2D shape, as we said the last time, and by connecting the 2D shapes, we create a 3D object. So, I think it's not important.
So tell us about the design idea.
Yes, I'm trying to. So the design idea is that one. Each one of these box is a module, so it has a system of connection that you can see. This one and this hole here means that you can actually put under up and build like a tower of Raspberry, let's say. Each one of that can contain 24 Raspberry, and we start to think how to close it in order to give the idea that the shape that in front is closed, but actually it's not. So in the end, we try to create something that looks like, okay, so you can imagine to cover it with all of these layers, and in each layer there will be attached a little Raspberry. So instead of creating a single box for the Raspberry, we create layers in which the Raspberry is contained, so that when you know one of them is broken, you just need to know by coding it, I don't know, with a system of letters, for example. So this is, let's say, number 1 is broken, you just take it off, unplug the cable, and you have it fixed on the surface. So basically, the idea is that one. So we're gonna have not only for Cosaro, don't worry. We're gonna have not only this module, but we're gonna have 3 different modules. So one is that one for the Raspberry, and the other will be for the switch and the power. So the other will be same shape, but maybe bigger or not. Right now we are still thinking about it should stay like this, or it should stay like this, because here in this, if you can imagine that where I am, actually we have to decide how to manage the cable because we have amounts of cable which is difficult to organize. Yeah, we don't know if it will be probably built in plastic and metal. So this shape will be in metal and the part inside will be in plastic. And what else? Yeah. As I said, this is just a study model. So right now we have many ideas, but yeah, it's a work in progress. So, you know what I'd say? That's it.
I'm very impressed. Yeah, I mean, this is a good because there's a research design idea behind that we have to make room for the cables. All these things are tiny things, but they make sense when you start to understand what you are. And this is the key thing. And I think the study model enables us, as long as we know the guard delivers the goddamn raspberries to us, because they're still in the hands of the guard. So when we get 200 raspberries, we know more about the. I mean, we get 400, but everybody will have a raspberry in their butt. Sorry, my English. But so I think that this is really in a good state. We have still 2 months, and we can elaborate and dig further and test. I think it's the key. What do the others think? What is the feedback from our audience from here and far?
I don't know what to. Maybe I should add that in the end it's going to be something really big. Really like a collecting module. So in the end, you can also, by creating module actually, you can also build the one you need. So if you need, if you have, I don't know, 200 raspberry, you need just 4 of that to build it. Yes. If you have 1,000, you can continuously add, and then you have a full wall of raspberry.
So you first, you need 2 of them to grind them to one switch, so there are 24 of them, and the switch has 48.
48, yes.
So
each one of that can contain 24. All of that is one switch.
Yeah.
How you put these layers together? So do you glue them together or hook them so one layer hooks the other layer? How you
this is the system of.
It's already built in.
So, for example, if we have another one exactly like this, we can just put it on, and it will stay more or less.
It's stable also.
Yes, maybe we should add some other of these to fix it in 4 dimensions, but in 3 dimensions. But in any case, it's stable. Let's say could work. But yeah. And yeah, the space for the cable is the worst stuff ever. So still we don't know. We just are still deciding also to the direction of this. Should stay like this. Should stay like this.
There are 2 from both ends to get the cable.
Yeah, but when it's connected, we need just this one, which is the power, and this one, which is data. So by putting like this, so we have just one cable here and one cable here. So maybe one of these could change direction and go back. So I don't know. Still working, but that's it.
We should present maybe our guru.
No.
Here's Lorenzo.
The other guy, you. Yes. First of all, some words about this idea. I really like it because this can be also packaged when we are going to ship it in Africa or wherever we are going to ship it, and because we can just mount it and mount it again where we are going to deliver it. And yeah, I really like also the idea and the fact that, as told by Becca, they thought about the practical solution. For example, the cable is not a detail because you need to speak with other designers. They have just focused on the look and feel of what they are producing, but they miss these details, and this is not the case. So thanks a lot for the standing work. I really like it. Okay. We also created a really small and stupid site with some information about the project on GitHub using GitHub pages, and we uploaded there also some code we are starting to develop. At the moment, we have some code, PHP code developed by Lorenzo. Is Lorenzo? Yeah, great. for a remote PC or whatever. And we also prepared some scripts for automatically creating the images for the Raspberry Pi, because we have to imagine that we have to configure the Raspberry in an automatic way. Otherwise, we are going to kill us, because each Raspberry has its own configuration and so on. They don't use PXE, so we cannot deliver the configuration using the network. So at the moment, we are going to create some different images for each Raspberry, and then we, using DD or whatever you want, we can just put this image on the SD card. The SD card starts, boots, and then it can connect to our storage server. And in the last week, we worked with Cristiano about studying a solution for the storage, and I am happy to what the point we reached, because we just decided to throw away the storage part, because he allowed us to use some virtual machine and virtual storage, so we don't need the storage on site near this each cluster, because of course the SD card on Raspberry are really slow. So we need to use some network storage, for example, NFS or.
How about in Africa when it's in Sahara?
The concept is the same. The concept is the same, because on the virtual part we are going also to use NFS or iSCSI or whatever you want. The problem here is about power consumption, for example, and in this case we have an infrastructure which already provides these services, so it doesn't make any sense put the storage there. That's it. All right. And now we are waiting for the output. God. Yeah.
Any questions, comments?
Why Africa? I don't know.
Well, I think it's So the idea is that we have a mental model of something. If it never flies to Africa, we're completely cool with that.
Okay.
But the idea is that it has to operate in area, in a place where we don't have the access to the internet, we don't have the power resources, and we want to exploit and study what can be done with the not polar energy, but solar energy. And because the fact is that it consumes extremely few watts. So in theory it is possible. So in a way it's an experiment, which perhaps can be commercialized if it proves to be. I mean, what we will build is a mock-up of what appears to be something could be done in reality.
Very cool. I like it.
And also the scalability, because of course you can start from, I don't know, 10 Raspberry, and then you can start adding and adding.
Okay. The physical scalability is literally like you stack these things up and put it next to it.
So when we will be in the CNN, well, that's a couple of months. I have to start losing some weight. Cheers. Thank you.
Okay, so have memory, we can find a solution how to get demonstration on.
Well, I'm going to say it's not a perfect solution, but maybe we can make it work. So I'm willing to give it a second try. Yeah, why not?
So can you share the screen after you get the share the screen with the other side? They can see.
So this one. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as I get my correct file, I don't have to.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. The challenges. Nope. Keyboard. Let's see. English. Nope.
What are you looking for?
The at sign.
Yeah, here.
Yeah, not that key.
Yes. But actually.
Yeah, I thought I had it set. Okay, at.
No.
Actually, Google, you do need at
Wait, that's fine.
Gmail. So it's
Well,
insufficient your first patch. Anonymous.
Yeah, it was a special extension. Yeah. All right. So anyway, let's see if this will work at all.
You have done a team message.
I wish. Yeah. Looks. I think I might have some copyright issues or something like that. But anyway, we'll see.
Download.
We'll try it out.
That doesn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this one.
Yeah.
Great.
Download. The weeks.
Oh no, too long.
We have to keep it there for 10 seconds.
Oh jeez. This is not what I signed up for.
How many memory people are here?
Well, it's interesting in the sense that we're divided up into two groups. We have a memory desktop and then a memory mobile, but total memory, a lot.
Total memory.
There.
Right. Yeah.
Good to see you all. Memorize faces.
Yeah.
Right.
Loading. So now we could probably do the share.
Yeah. Sorry. Just go. Which one is yours?
Ooh, okay.
Program.
Yeah, let's hope so.
The program.
Just worst case scenario, it's not the right
Okay.
thing.
No? This one? Yeah.
Waiting.
Yes.
Too heavy. No.
Yeah. So choose.
Okay, so it should be this
This
one.
one.
This is what I created.
Can I close this? Yeah.
You're trying.
Where's yours? This one here, no?
Let's hope so. Yes, this is actually it.
But let's try desktop. Then.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. I mean,
Yeah.
the struggle. This doesn't work. I'm just gonna go home.
So whatever
desktop.
So what shows on desktop should be or not? Let's try. Yeah.
So does it actually work? How can we?
PNG.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So just to check, Augustine and Mohammed, can you see the demo now?
Anything?
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
All right. So I guess I'll get started. Having overcome these couple of technical issues with actually sharing the screens, this is what we came up with. Like I said, an approximate solution where what I'm just going to do today is kind of just show off this kind of a mock-up of what the application should look like from Luigi's perspective. He was actually able to take the time and create this and share it with us. Because before we had been kind of operating in the sense that we would talk to Luigi and get an idea of what he wanted, but then we'd still kind of project our own ideas along with what he said to create something, and then it was kind of an interesting back and forth where we ended up not exactly getting, the perfect things that we wanted. So that's why with this visual representation that we've acquired recently, it's actually a little bit better, and we're actually able to develop more of, what the client actually wants. So since I can't actually show you any code or anything like that, we'll go from the sense that we'll start here, the top-down approach. This is how we're kind of attacking this problem right now. Before we had been developing, disjoint pieces. For example, I had been developing a friends or a context list and certain aspects, but now we're kind of reevaluating in the sense that we're just going to start from square one right here, splash screen, and just kind of move down in a top-down approach like I specified. So essentially the way we envision this is, in fact, splash screen followed by a couple of intermediate screens which could be used before the user is actually logged in to see maybe news or recent events as they pertain to the actual application. So these are actually implemented. We have these to a certain extent, and we have our login features, which are no problem. Registration and sign-in are taken care of, and then really once you get past this stage, it's really the heart of the application, where you're dealing with the different forms of content, be it photos, music, audio, or different things like that, and then combining these things to form memories. So around here is really where we are right now, and probably will stay for quite some time, just because this is essentially the entirety of the mobile application. I know we had developed kind of a content displayer for photographs. I know we hadn't at the current time touched music or video or maybe even the combination of all these things in the memories. But I just wanted to say I was going to keep this brief. From this point of view, we have literally a very wide view of what this should be, a very approximate view, like this is what we want. Now we just need to test this, okay, these functionality of these features may be not really feasible, or you can't implement this in the amount of time we have, so we can give, again, approximations. But I just wanted to go ahead and share this as what we're kind of implementing at the current time, and moving forward, maybe we'll be able to solve this other problem of actually being able to show what I have on my emulator the next time, and you'll be able to see more of like this in action, or maybe even on an actual device, because I know we actually have one which can show this kind of stuff. But aside from that, we've just been making steps in the right direction, and that's about it. Yeah.
Thanks. So this is the mobile and
yeah, exactly.
And which platform this runs?
I'm sorry, what?
Which platform this runs?
Oh yeah, so we're just targeting Android right now, specifically the most advanced version of Android, which is like Android 4.2, I believe.
iOS?
No, not at all. We're not designing right now for iOS, just because I don't know. We wanted to be more focused on just one specific, and seeing as Android is in Java, for development, so literally open to almost anyone. If you want to develop for iOS, you have to have a Mac, and I mean, I myself, I don't have one, so I'd automatically be filtered out off the team. So this was just a more like, for starting up, less requirements, easier to do. Even though I'm not against designing another iOS version in Objective-C, but we're going to target this Java version first. So.
Okay. When do we have, when do you foresee that we have, or Luigi or the team, that we have something running on my Android?
Oh, we do. Do you have a 4.2, like latest version Android? We can put the code on and make it run like automatically. We actually have a device which is the latest version, and we're able to run this on there. Right. But just in the sense of displaying to these other people, like we can't do it. Sure. But anyway, I think we're doing all right.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a challenge how to demonstrate the mobile device over the video conference so that it is kind of
the challenge
working on the other end as well.
How to demonstrate anything? I mean, you guys did the right thing here, building the physical. I can show you this. Like, this is software. How? I don't know. I can't do it. But you're right.
Yeah.
I have to get creative, if possible.
Okay, so do we have a similar problem with the desktop side as well?
But I feel that there's some energy in the team. I like that. Hair is running out of the room, but energy levels are quite high.
Yeah.
No, I like the.
Anything to say about this desktop side at the moment? Do you want to say something about this desktop side so that the whole world will hear it?
Yeah, you are quoting
real demonstration. 2 seconds before demonstration, still coding.
I like the fact that it's a little bit hard to demonstrate. But I think that by the end of the course, we have to do this is another learning. Because not only here in the Laura Life we have to show something, but we have to find a way to also to make the older men happy and Augustine happy so that they are feeling part of the. Yeah. We have the 360 camera, that's only one problem. They see the room. But seeing the thing actually because you can imagine that this is to the situation where the guys are there.
How about using Sky to share the screen?
Another problem,
not everybody is both sides their lives.
Yeah, it's true.
Sky on the laptop and
so they, okay, so I asked
No. You still share screen on this laptop, on this machine, but when you say you got the screen sharing by Skype, with the other laptops here.
Then, okay, so they have to give me their, yeah. Yes. And then share again from link, so double share. So give me your, or you can add Software Factory as Skype. So let's do this double sharing. Now I'm curious to see if it's working. So add Software Factory as
Okay, so what's going to happen is kind of a video conference acrobatics with two conferencing tools, one with showing and the other one sharing, and the third one recording.
And so this is our Skype. So if I add, I can.
Dude, I know.
Software Factory underscore for example.
And we'll send it to them.
Add account to your Skype. Yeah.
I don't understand why.
Let's try if it's working.
It seems that every year we have to invent some new combination in this video conference so that we always have some problems. Every year new setup. But it's getting better every year. So after some years this must be perfect.
Did you?
So what we're doing is connecting local laptop to our desktop so that over the Skype, and then we have a Skype on the screen, and then we use Link to show it to Oulu and Madrid. And Link will always also doing the recording, so the show will be available forever.
Did you send out the? I couldn't see.
Yeah. Well, actually, according to regulations, it can be only available for 2 years.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So can you share your screen with me now? Call me and share your screen. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, looks like Luke.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mute yours also. Mute yours. I muted here.
Your own voice.
Okay. Yeah, he has to. Now we're sharing through Link, so they should be able. Let's check with them. So, can you see our? No, it's not this one.
You can X that out.
Can you see now map of Italy? Hello, Oulu.
Yes, but
Can you see a
could
map
you
of
full
Italy
screen it?
now?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
good.
we can see it.
So now
Right. So next time we have to find something more difficult.
So what we did, okay, this is our application. This moment, this is how it looks like. And last time we didn't have this map viewer here, but actually this week we were working on background, so we can show a lot of things because we were working a lot of that in database on the database. So actually I will show you what we actually worked. So we were trying to add some picture in the database. So if you go here, we choose one picture. No, I have something. Pictures. Okay, we add some tulipans, and we can see now in database that. So for now we have 8, and then when we select again our database,
so we should have 9. But yes, okay. So we added image on the database, but we have some problem on retrieving the image and placing the image in the.
We are working on this function now.
We are
going to put all our data on the cloud, so we can retrieve all the data from the cloud directly. So for next time, I hope we can see also the image. You can retrieve and see all the images and videos on the application.
It's actually Luigi opened a cloud server, so we will put the local folder. So the images that were stored before in local folder now will be stored in the cloud, and we will store only the path in the database, so we can easier search. And so we did this map viewer actually, yeah, harmonically. So
this is we were searching for different possibilities of the internet map. And we noticed that Google Maps are not really free. We are paying 4,000 views for $4. So we decided to integrate another tool which is from open source. It's not panel, it's very powerful. And the web service behind is OpenMapStreet. And there is another open source web service integrated for name, it finds the name. So the class is searching for example, for cities, given some geographic coordinates. It maps them, and there is needed some service which makes mapping between coordinates and locations. And this is great because this web service returns XML file data or JSON and other formats, and we are working now on parsing of this data so that we can integrate this in our tagging functionality or our memory. So I think you cannot at the moment see a lot. This map you can track, you can.
I mean,
and in the search window, if you put, for example, London, it's searching, but it's missing this parsing functionality. But we will do it for the next time. We are already done with making some help from it. Give us a lot of possibilities that coordinate another information about places. And there is also some function, so you can configure it for 5 or 18, and you can also see, like in Google Maps, streets. So it's graphically then very similar to Google Maps. So I think we can discuss this later with Luigi if we agree on this web service. So if we take Google Maps and say it is a little bit more, it's really very similar. Okay. And the name service is Nomasin, is the name, and yes, and it's like recommended service of OpenMapStreet. But there are also another possibilities. We make some research on it. Like you can install the code database or different perhaps steps we made were to implement browsers and just put the URL to Google Maps or some other URL from the service. But it cannot be just simple browser. You have to take care about JavaScript and so.
What about the speed? Because it seems that it takes a little bit of time. Is it what is the from the user viewpoint, if it's with one of the user experience feelings, if the map is working very slowly,
even on the Google, like if you go from the continent view to the street view, it takes time. So it's the same problem here, and probably I don't know. It's because it's really
like concrete stuff.
yeah, yeah, it's free. I mean, you don't have to pay anything, and if we are going to use the Google Maps, we have to pay. So it's completely free.
There's nothing free. I mean, if you start making big bucks with it, then there's some daddy will call you and say. But before you do that, who cares? I mean, even Google doesn't care if your business is worth nothing. So.
Google Maps is not on the paper, and there's also limitations to 25,000, but it would be okay for our website.
Sure. All right, good work.
Alternative is widely used, and it's really faster than Google Maps.
Surprisingly worked with the super technology, the presentation.
Yeah. Step by step.
Yeah, because that's, yeah.
Okay. Any fast comments at this point? Anybody wanting to show anything else?
About the weather buttons that were on the top, what are they for? I mean, not weather.
Oh, this one.
The sun, the mood.
Yeah. It has to work on.
Because there are many moods. And,
Yeah.
but
it's just idea.
But you will follow only three.
Thank you. I was very impressed. We can work.
You can go like
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much.
One more.
Next week, next show.
You want to? It's still.
I mean, you can look, but it's not really anything that's worth like connecting and doing it. I mean, if you guys want to.
Next time we know this can be a solution.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So the next time will be decided in the beginning of next week.
Yeah.
Hello, Agustin and Mohammed. We just finished.
Yes, it was very fun. And
Yeah, some kinds of presentation because I know it's difficult from your side to get every detail.
okay. Yes, I can share
Yeah.
I should be now. Thank you.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Thank you. Thank you for the invitation.
Yeah?
And thank you for the meeting. It was very nice. I can solve everything and it works very fine.
Okay, good. So anyway, we recorded. So if anyone from your side wants to see the demo, we can share the video.
Yes, okay. I sent you an email asking you for the URL to download or maybe to show the demo video. So maybe tomorrow I can show to my students. So it's very interesting for them to see how are you working now.
Yeah. I think especially the glass hub presentation is very clear.
Yes.
And so probably very useful information to share with your students.
Okay. Thank you so much, and see you next week.
Yeah, see you next week.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.